We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Tarek Skubal gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7:07.
The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that.
Hey, no outs now.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Batting third.
Let's go.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday.
Hey, we got one.
He's set. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Fletcher leads off first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And And this will wind up a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
One down.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. First and second now, one man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
So Joe Adell bats now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Angels are out in front, 3-0. Stepping into the box, Rolando Velez. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. Out. Out.
Into the box now, Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0. On he pops it up.
Get out, get out. Here we go.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. Texas is out in front, 5-3.
Play ball.
Ready now for L.A., MJ Melendez.
Now batting, the catcher, MJ Melendez.
0-1, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit.
Let's play ball. Out. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. 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 3.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He singled his last time up.
Rolando Velez.
Seam up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers on top here, 5-3.
Play ball. You're out. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. You're out. He's out. Out.
Ready for another chance? Rolando Velez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Velez.
See it drive it. See it drive it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, wait for yours.
The
here.
1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-6 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First baseman, Kevin Crowe.
That's a good one, huh?
Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Rangers 6.
Let's play ball.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Shohei Ohtani.
0-1 pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Play ball. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. He's out. 3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Halos hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Bruno Escalona gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Justin Anderson wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons, and we are set
Leading
for
off
baseball
tonight for
here
the
this
Angels,
evening.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
Up.
Again, another foul ball.
Nobody here.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, David Fletcher.
David.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs.
Hey,
The
plays that
pitcher
one
was
now.
missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable.
Ball, that's
Guys
out.
were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Suarez isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swing and miss guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Digging in, Mike Trout, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the
Mike
least.
Trout.
Get a hit, stay ahead.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
2-1.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And
Ball
he
4,
misses
that's
again
close.
here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Anthony.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fletcher at second. Trout is over at first with 1 away. In the dirt, and D goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, Dominic Smith, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the stretch, hit out towards second, reined in. Throw on to first, he'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Play ball. He's out. Full 4. Take your base. 3.
So coming to the plate, Rolando Velez. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road.
Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left.
Nice drive.
And that
Let him
finds
go.
some
Pick it
outfield
up, pick it
grass.
up,
It's a
pick it up.
base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So next to the plate for Texas, Kevin Cron. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, here we go, here we go.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he takes ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A
Come on,
huge
get out,
one-run victory yesterday. Able to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Halos lead this one 2-0.
Let's play ball.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play. Or anything on the ground the way this defense.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Play ball. You're out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Running.
Runners going. Strike called. Down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs.
He's out. 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 You're out. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 3.
Into the box now, Rolando Velez. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Upton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. That's ball 4. You're out. 3. Out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Trout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rolando Velez.
Hey, keep driving. Let's go, big dog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Line drive to left. Adele is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Let's play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. 3. Out.
Ready now, Rolando Velez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Always said, give me 1 time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Settling in now, Kevin Crone. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Kevin Crone.
Your turn now. No one better.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Los Angeles Angels used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Dylan Bundy wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 22 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Jose Barrios gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Now batting, Brandon Marsh, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Angels, the designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Roll. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Nobody here, nobody.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Just hung in there on that one.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe.
The second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Barrios has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters. And when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So digging in now, Rolando Velez, and as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road. And the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Play ball.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the box, Brandon Marsh. He flew out in his last at bat.
The designated hitter, Brandon Marsh.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside, the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least 1 run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Let's play ball.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
One out now.
He's set and the pitch. In there. Now. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
3. That's ball 4. Out. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. Out. Out.
At the plate, Rolando Velez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up.
Beat it out.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. You're out. 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 3. He's out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Now at the plate, Rolando Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll reach first safely.
The ball right there. Good job.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Crone. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
A ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get back in safely. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels nothing. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. In now is Anthony Rendon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Happ is there. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Dominic Smith. No hits to this point.
Dominic.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Coming to the plate now, Zane Gurwitz. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Reined in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So striding forward now, Rolando Velez.
Rolando Velez.
First delivery to him on the way. Buttry, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Gurwitz will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Cron.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kevin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, drive those guys in.
Eighth inning. 4-1 is our score. Line drive base hit.
Round it, pick up the ball.
And he can't come up with it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Standing in, Josh Rojas. And they're runners at the corners now.
Josh Rojas.
Let's go, big fella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. Hey,
it's your turn. Drive him in.
The 1-1 home.
nope, that's off the plate.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57, Chad Green.
At the plate, Mike Trout, lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .348 batter. He's taken him deep once. Now here's the pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nobody.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a chopper to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Stepping in, Dominic Smith, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey, we got 2. Hey, plays at 1 now.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Angels down to their last strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base,
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Barrios earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Anthony DeSclafani pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Chad Green closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 8 hits.